So today I'm going to be showing you how to apply for the DAAD EPOS scholarship. Now that scholarship is in Germany. Once you hear DAAD, you know that I'm talking about Germany. Now this is a development related postgraduate course, and that is called DAAD EPOS. Now the aim and the objective of this scholarship is to promote the training of specialists from development and newly industrialized countries. So you have to have at least 2 years professional experience for you to have the chance to take a postgraduate degree. So they are going to be funding master's or PhD degree. Now I'm going to be showing you the list of countries that are eligible to apply, and then the list of postgraduate courses that you can apply for. Now what does this scholarship cover? Now the scholarship funding is between 12 to 42 months. So for masters, a year. Some masters program is 2 years, and then PhD it is 4 years. Now the value of the scholarship is you get 992 euros per month for those that are doing masters, so for graduates, then 1,300 euros, which should be changed to 1,400 euros beginning February 2026 for doctoral students. You also get payments towards your health, accident and personal liability insurance covered, so all those things will be covered. You will get travel allowance unless the expenses can be covered by the home country or another source of funding. Now other certain circumstances, scholarship holders may receive additional benefit like monthly rent subsidies and monthly allowance for your accompanying member of your family, so you can actually come with your dependents. Now what is the selection criteria? Candidates that fulfill the necessary academic requirements and are expected to successfully complete a study program in Germany. If you have a bachelor's degree, usually a 4-year course in appropriate subjects, that's the appropriate subject to the course you want to apply for. If you have, I already said this, at least 2 years professional experience, and if you can prove that your motivation is development related and be expected to take on social responsibility and initiate and support the process of change in your personal and professional environment after the training. So guys, please, if you are watching and you have not subscribed, please make sure you just hit the subscribe button. We are trying to get to 3K by the ending of August. Thank you. Now I already told you about the selection criteria and everything. Now let's see the list of eligible countries. So you just click on list of eligible countries and open it. So this is the list of developing countries that can apply. So you can see there are countries in Europe, Africa, North and Central America, Oceania, Asia and the rest. So my top audience was from Nigeria, Ghana and Pakistan. So let's see. For sub-Saharan Africa, we have Ghana, we have Nigeria here, so it's covered. Rwanda here too is also covered. Uganda. Then let me now check for Pakistan in Asia. Pakistan is under South and Central Asia, so it's also covered. So if your country is listed here, then you can apply for this scholarship. So let's go back and we'll now look at the list of all postgraduate courses with your application deadline for those that want to apply for the 2027-2028 DAAD EPOS scholarship. So before I take you to the courses, let's look at the application requirements. So I already said what requirements must be met. Now a typical scholarship holder works for either a public authority, a state or private company in a developing country, and is engaged in the planning and execution of directives and projects with emphasis on development policies having a bearing on technological, economic and social areas. I already said you should hold a bachelor's degree, normally 4 years in related course, have completed academic degree with far above average results, and at least 2 years of related professional experience after the first degree. Now your academic degree should normally not be more than 6 years old. So if you're applying now and your bachelor's degree is already more than 6 years old, they are saying that you may not be able to apply. Applicants who have been resident in Germany for longer than 15 months at the application deadline cannot be considered. Now they also have language skills, but some of the courses are actually in English, right? So if the courses are actually in English, you can prove that with if you are coming from a English speaking country, if your course was taught entirely in English. For Germany, you don't have to worry about it. They said scholarship is going to include a preparatory 6-month German language course in Germany. So you know how they do it. Before you start your course of study, 6 months before you start your course of study, you are going to go to Germany and you are going to have a preparatory 6 month course. So they're just going to teach you the language course just to make it easier for you to integrate. Now the application procedure. Now that will depend on the course of program. I'm going to show you that, and they said check the scholarship brochure or the website of your chosen program. Now what are the documents you are going to be using to apply? Now know that your application is going to be sent to the course and the university you are studying for. It's not going to be sent to DAAD. Any application that is going to be sent to DAAD, any application that is sent to DAAD will not be forwarded to the respective course or university. You can apply for up to 3 courses, right? And if you are applying for more than 1 course, you have to list the courses in order of priority in the DAAD application form. So guys, I'm happy to announce to you that next week we are going to be bringing out our motivation letter templates. This is just to show you guys and to guide you how to write your motivation letter, your personal statement, and we are going to be including motivation letter, personal statement of people that have won scholarship, people that have won admission, just to help guide you. And for those that do not know how to write and you need some guidance, it will be available by next week. So next week, if you are ready to apply, just make sure that you click my description box, check the link, and you to take you directly to the page and you see how you can get it. Thank you. Now, the application document you need to submit: a completed and signed checklist, EPOS applications form, a CV in reverse chronological order. You have to use the Europass template. I have a video showing how to make a CV in Europass template, your step-by-step process of making a CV from Europass. So I'm going to be linking that in the description box so that you can check that out. 1 letter of motivation with detailed reference to academic, professional, and personal reasons for applying for the program. As they said, if you're applying for more than 1 postgraduate course, you have the opportunity to apply for up to 3 courses. You have to submit the same letter of motivation. You have to arrange the choice, that's the courses you want to apply for. You arrange it in order of priority. So your top choice is number 1, the second your second top choice follows, and then the last one. And you have to explain the reasons for prioritization and also the reason for you choosing those courses. Now you have to submit that same letter of motivation to all the postgraduate degree course that you selected. Now your letter of recommendation, it could be from your current employer. It should have a official letterhead, signature, official stamp, and must be of current date. Now certificate of employment from your employer that shows at least 2 years of relevant work experience after the bachelor's degree up to the time of application. And if possible, it's not compulsory, but if possible, a guarantee of re-employment from your current employer upon returning home. Then we have recent proof of language skills, copies of your higher degree certificates, full set of your transcript of record, and for those applicants from China, they have to submit their EPOS certificates. Now know that some courses may require additional documents, so for detailed information, go to the relevant course description in the brochure and on the respective website of the course you want to apply for. So let me now take you to the course. Let's just show you how to apply for it. So you click on list of all postgraduate courses with the 2027-2028 deadline. So this is what it looks like. These are all the courses that the DAAD EPOS covers. So you can see that there are even groups based on their discipline. So this is the name of the institution, the language that the course will be taught in, the name of the degree, the duration of the course without the 6-month German language course, because you have to take the 6-month German language course. So this is it here. Then they say we should check the website of the course. So let me pick regional and urban planning. I will pick masters in urban management. So it is an 18-month course, and they said I should check the website for the course. So I'll just click on urban management, and then it will take me to this page. So the urban management is in TU Berlin, and we're going to be looking at the application, admission, and everything that it covers. You can also read more about the course if you want to understand the program overview, how many semesters, and your profile, course of study, the modules, if you'll be taking an internship, and just overall advice. But I'll be going back and clicking on application, admission, and tuition fee. So I'll click on more. Once I do that, it's going to take me to this page. Now this page is just going to be showing you all the relevant application process, the document that needs to be submitted, and every other thing. Now for this course, you can check out the academic requirements. So you should have a bachelor's degree in one of these courses before you can apply for this. So this is the academic requirements. There's also professional background, so at least 2 years of practical experience in a field related to urban management. Then the English language skills. This is for non-native speakers, but if you're a native speaker, you do not have to provide this English language test. Now the tuition fee and course, we'll just ignore that. Now in the how to apply documents for this particular course, this is what they are saying they want. They want urban management application form that is hand signed. I'm going to be showing you where to download it. Your CV, it should be signed by your hand. Motivation letter signed by your hand. Copy of your degree certificate and explanation of the grading system. Now your English language requirements, if you need to submit that's if you're not a native speaker of English. Now 2 letter of reference, which should be hand signed, and the reference letter should be written on the official letterhead or be an official stamp. Proof of at least 2 years of work experience on your employer's letterhead paper and certified by your employer. Now a copy of your passport. Now only send the requested documentation, but you guys have to remember that this is just their own application documents. I'm going to actually be showing you how to apply for the DAAD EPOS scholarship in this particular course. So for the DAAD scholarship, these are the formal criteria. So as the DAAD already showed, you'll be submitting your DAAD EPOS checklist, the DAAD application fee. Let's just scroll down. I'm just showing you the documents here because you also have to submit these documents along with the DAAD EPOS scholarship documents. These are the criteria that they wrote here. So for this particular course, the application period for the DAAD scholarship is June 15th until August 31st of the year before you intend to apply for the DAAD EPOS course. So if you want to start the DAAD EPOS course in 2027-2028 session, you have to apply now. So your deadline is August 31st, and depending on the course you pick, the deadline differs. Some of them, their application time has not even opened yet, but I'm showing you this because this is an example of one of them that the application has opened and you can apply now. And note that the Europass format and EPOS checklist, the DAAD EPOS checklist are mandatory for you to submit. How do you make an application to this course? So for the DAAD, you have to submit this form in addition to the forms that they told you to submit earlier. So you click on their application form, because you have to download it and fill it. So this is what the application form for the urban management master's program with the DAAD EPOS scholarship. So you have to submit the one with the DAAD EPOS scholarship. This is what the forms looks like. So you have to enter the information by yourself. Once you have entered the information by yourself, you also have to sign, because they said it here that it should be hand signed. So once you do that, you provide all the other application check and document they told you to do. You have to also sign the DAAD EPOS application form. You have to also submit the DAAD EPOS application form and the DAAD checklist. You have to tick it. Let me show you what the DAAD checklist look like. This is what the checklist look like. You put your name here and you just check all the ones that you have submitted. You have to make sure that all the ones that is written mandatory, that you actually submit it, and then you tick it. Now let's go back. After you now have all the documents, how you now apply before the deadline, you go back up and make sure that you send all the documents. So they say only complete application with all supporting documents mentioned above can be accepted. Now for that EPOS, you have to add the ones that are mentioned below, and you have to use the application form that is for that EPOS. Right now, you have to send all of this, and it should be submitted via email to urbanmanagement@contact.cu berlin.de. So this is where you are going to be sending your supporting documents and for application to. before the deadline. So that's all for how to apply for the urban management program in CU Berlin. If you are interested in other courses, you can also go back and just click on the link to the course, and then you see how to apply for the course. Now you're not going to be just checking how to apply for the course. I showed you previously, every course there's how to apply for the course, and then there's how to apply under the DAAD EPOS scholarship or the DAAD development related postgraduate courses. So that's the one you're going to be checking for. Do you understand? There may be some additional documentation needed for the DAAD EPOS scholarship. That's why you have to make sure you check how to apply for the DAAD EPOS scholarship, and usually the deadline also differs from the normal course deadline. So that's all for this. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye guys.